So I was one to raise the hand after watching what they did to Oklahoma State, even though I knew they would do that to Oklahoma State.
We don't want you on the bandwagon now, Sprague.
I don't think I am on the bandwagon.
Such a duck honk, dude. Look at you. Anti-Beaver.
Quack, 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 Mr. Ducksworth. Here is another. This is a national voice. We got a national voice coming at 7:40 with Josh Pate.
We do.
This is a national voice also saying, yeah, I'm looking at Oregon a little differently.
They are built exactly how you would build a team to win the national championship. This is a better version of Oregon from a year ago. This is a version of Oregon that reminds me a lot of Michigan 2 years ago and Ohio State last year. This is absolutely a team that can win it all. They are built with power on the line of scrimmage, both sides, speed on the outside, and Dante Moore, ladies and gentlemen, is a quarterback that I think could be better than the quarterbacks that Lanning has had at Oregon in the last few years. And I loved Bo Nix, and I loved Dylan Gabriel. This is not a knock against Nix, who I think is doing a hell of a job. This guy started as a rookie. He was a first-round draft pick, and Dante Moore has more talent than he does. He just does. His arm talent jumps off the tape. His ceiling is higher. They've got a stable of running backs. And what I really love about Oregon is how they're built defensively. That's really the blueprint. All right. It's what Michigan had. It's what Georgia had a couple of years ago. If you actually look at the last four champions, in 3 of those years, that defense that won the national championship finished first overall in the country. I'm just telling you guys right now, Oregon might win it all.
That is Joel Klatt. I would say, first of all, get to the NFL and go to the playoffs as a rookie quarterback. That's, just this whole, he's more talented than Bo Nix. Bo Nix is literally in the NFL. He went to the playoffs last year.
He was a first-round pick.
I don't know how we quantify talent. Did Joel
I think
Klatt...
it's the arm talent. It's that kind of stuff. It doesn't mean he's going to be a better quarterback. I think you just look at him, the size, the arm talent, and that kind of stuff.
It's a Ryan Clark statement. Did Joel Klatt ever text you back?
No.
Okay, we tried to get Joe Klatt. He's going to be on this game, the Big Nooner.
He's calling the game this weekend, yeah.
Yeah.
We got Gus Johnson yelling, what's his nickname going to be for Dante Moore? Maserati Mariota.
No, what's the nicest car that starts with a D? He likes to do he does the MM thing. He did the same nickname to Marvin Harrison Jr. The Maserati Marv.
The Dodge Ram Dante. That's not good. That's not very good.
Dodge Ram.
I'm trying to think of cars that start with D. What else starts with D? We could go local company. Shout out Daimler Dante. He's a truck carrying the offense to the promised land.
Daimler Dante.
Now I'm just picturing the CEO guy in those Blazer commercials. We plant trees.
Lord. Dodge Ram Dante. If he
Come up
says
with another
that, I
D.
swear on my mom. If he says
he's
that.
going to have a nickname for him.
You know it's going to start with a D.
The first time
the dynamic Dante Moore.
The first time there's a more to more connection too.
Oh,
There's going to be a more to more thing there. More to more. Duck fans say more.
There's more offense after this.
You know it's going to happen this weekend. Look, rat poison. Get it out of here, all right? We don't want any of this.
Oh, it's rat poison.
Rat poison. Get the rat poison out of here. It's
you get
too
mad
early in the
if they
season.
doubt your team, but it's rat poison if they love your team.
It's either a chip on the shoulder or it's rat poison. There's no in between here.
Okay, all right.
I'm just sitting around waiting and how's my heart going to get broken this year? We got to this conclusion.
Mario Cristobal comes into Eugene.
In a playoff game, that's how it ends.
Goal from 53.
This is the life of a Duck
the
fan.
Clock and somehow won.
How many years have we had where we've said, this could be the year? Last year they beat Ohio State after a horrible start, and it was oh my God, this is the year. And then 34-0 happened on New Year's Day. So where's that one coming? There's going to be a turn there somewhere.
We'll get into this, I think, either today or tomorrow. But you just look at the landscape of that sport could be drastically changed and altered this weekend with Clemson at Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
What's the other one? Georgia, Tennessee is a big
Florida,
one. Right?
LSU.
Florida, LSU.
There's a lot of them out there, man. It's a fun weekend of football. Oregon has a legitimate
Texas, Notre Dame.
Texas A&M, Notre Dame. Yeah.
Vanderbilt at South Carolina. Underrated.
Super underrated game this weekend. All of a sudden, there's juice when Vanderbilt comes to town, and that's never been the case in the SEC. I genuinely think Oregon has one of the best rosters in the sport. I felt that way coming into the year. It was just a question of, are the young guys all ready to take on this big role? And now they've checked a lot of boxes early in the season. I know we've used that phrase a ton, but the next challenge will be how do they handle adversity, and you won't see adversity for another 2 weeks. And so if it's you're going on the road in a tough environment at Penn State, even if they win that game, it doesn't mean you're going to win a national title. They beat Ohio State last year and then had to go play them again, and they lost 34-0. So it doesn't guarantee everything. Although I would say that win would automatically put them in the college football playoff because you're not losing more than 2 games the rest of the way if you beat Penn State, and 10-2 is good enough to get into the CFP this year. So I'll be curious how it all shakes out. But adversity, and Will Stein was on the coaches show last night, and that was one of the things that he hinted at. He tried to say it was going to happen this weekend by going on the road, which, I love you, Will, but it's probably not going to happen. But just how do they, like when they throw a pick or they have a couple of 3-and-outs or you're on the road and you can't have the same communication with your offensive line, how do you handle that stuff as the next challenge they're going to have to face?
A hostile crowd at Northwestern, so they're known for.
Mighty 12,000 strong.
The offense ranking SP Plus for Oregon is 2, and their defense is 10. That's the SP Plus. They're number 1 in the SP Plus this week. So we'll see where that goes. And if you think I have horrific takes, then absolutely go fade me right now on the Dante Moore will not be in New York for the Heisman. He's 4th right now in the odds. He would be in New York, so I'm an idiot so far.
The odds are increasing in his favor.
More to come. The Dodge Ram Dante Moore.
The Kia Kenya Sadiq. What? Kia? Did he go Kia there? What? Was he Blake Griffin jumping over a Kia in a slam dunk contest? I'm confused.
What if Joe Cloud was like, Kia? And
Kia?
he goes, he's got soul, brother. That would be perfect.
I do like Gus and Joel. I'm excited for them to
I love them. It's funny to
yeah.
talk about this because he kind of does this.
They don't do a lot of Duck games because all their games are at 9 o'clock in the morning, and Oregon doesn't play a lot of 9 o'clock in the morning games. So excited to have them on.